Hey, Alan. Well, what I definitely been doing some thinking and put in a couple phone calls and messages out to some friends, and I decided that you got a deal. I'm ready to start. What's the next step? Sounds good, sir. All right, sounds good. All right, thank you. Bye. I just accepted a position, and I've been struggling with it. I'm struggling with it because of the dollar figure that they mentioned that they mentioned the other day was just not did not feel good. Right, it's just not for the amount of responsibility. Um, Today he called me and he said that it was official, that's the official offer. What did I think? And I told him, like, I just can't do it for that amount of money. Um, I mean, I know of maintenance, not maintenance managers or maintenance supervisors. I know of maintenance jobs, maintenance workers that pay that amount of money. Um, and I wasn't up for it. It just didn't seem right. So I added $15,000 to that number. I gave him a number that I felt that came to mind. I gave him the lowest number that came to my mind when he explained the position to me, and he says, "Well, I'll see what I can do." And he called me back not even 5 minutes later and said, "Okay." And he really expected me to say, "That's great. When do we start?" And I couldn't. I just couldn't do it. I needed to think it over. Um, and I needed some input. I needed some help to make this decision. Luckily, I have a fellow former entrepreneur friend of mine that is now an employee, and he was a podcaster, author, internet marketer, all those things that I was or wanted to be, or he was, and now he works. And one thing I realized, like, who do I have to get advice from on this situation? I don't have anybody. I don't have a fucking mentor or nothing. I don't really have anybody. Um, but I thought of this guy. He's kind of gone off the internet, and we've exchanged phone numbers, and we text every now and then. And I told him, I said, I need to talk to you. And we spent a good hour, 45 minutes to an hour on the phone, talking. A lot of it was, we've been through the same situation. A lot of this is me saying, for so long, me being the guy that says, screw work, fuck 9 to 5s, blah, blah, blah. Um, it's me kind of fighting myself, right? I don't want to be a maintenance man. I don't want to, when people ask me, what do you do? I don't want to say, oh, I'm a fucking maintenance man. Or I don't want to, I've always said that I can't work a 9 to 5. I haven't had a 9 to 5 since 2006. Um, so there is this, do what you love. I should like what I do. I need something that offers more. This is what I said the other day, and I thought it was pretty fucking deep, right? I need a job that offers more than money. And I look at this and I think, is this that job? Does this job have more to offer than money? And through talking with my friend, I kind of realized that it does. And it doesn't have to be permanent. It doesn't have to be forever. The thing that draws me is the challenge. There's problems to fix. There's a whole fucking list of problems to fix, and I'm a problem solver. So, I mean, it's really tough being as public with my life as I am, and when not that many people are fucking watching anyways. But there's been a few people that look to me as being the guy who has all this freedom, right? I have all this freedom, and I can do whatever I want. I can go wherever I want. That's not 100% true because my income was limited. Now it's down to 0, or it has been. And sometimes when people compliment you on something like, man, you got this freedom, you've kicked 9 to 5, or you don't have to do it, or, you know, I envy you. When people tell you this stuff, you kind of like, yeah, that's right. And if you reverse that, what will they think now? So that's kind of been my battle, my internal dialogue. It's like, am I going to be a hypocrite? And da, da, da. I mean, the thing is, and I've said this many times, is that I still get to do what I love, which is writing right now, which is writing novels. In the meantime, I'm going to get paid over double what I was paying myself. So just last month, I lost my business, but I was an employee of my own company, and I paid myself a salary, and now I'm going to make more than twice that. And I live in a van. So yeah, I'm going to upgrade my van. I'm going to make it so that I can't leave. You know, I have a job now, so I can't leave in the winter and go to Tucson. So I need something where I can establish or live in the winter. And now I can afford to do that. I can afford the upgrades. I'll put this little baby on the market, but I'm gonna get a bigger van. One of the two things I'm gonna do is, or my goal is, one, I want to be able to stand up. Stand up. I want to stand up. The other thing is, I want to cook. Like, I want to have a kitchen. Like, I want to have an oven. I want to throw something on my cast iron skillet and throw it in the oven. It's going to be nice and cooked evenly. I want to have shelves. I want to have spices. I want to have a refrigerator. I want to put food in there and, like, oh, I'll cook it tomorrow. Like, I'll be able to say, I'll cook it tomorrow. And I want to have water running all over the fucking place. And I want to have a bed. I'm cool with my bed here, but I want to have a bed where I can sit up and read if I want to, right? All that shit costs money, and I can't do it. I could live a long time off the money I have, but I can't achieve my goals without making some money. Being an author is not making me any money. I sold one fucking book. I published my second book, which I'm proud of. I'm happy. I love the whole fucking process, writing it more than editing and publishing. And I've sold one copy. One fucking person has bought my book, and I thank that person, and I love that person for buying my book, and for being supportive, and for being interested in what I have to read and what I have to share. I really, really appreciate that person. One copy. At 99 cents, that means I see 33 cents. I can't even put in a fraction of how much I spent to publish this book. But that's the thing. I don't do it for recognition. I don't do it for book sales. I like doing it. I hope that these books do well. I'm going to keep writing, and I'm going to keep putting out more books. But why not make a lot of money in the process with something else? And that's what I'm doing. That's what I've decided. I'm going to work. One of the biggest issues was the location of the place. Where was I going to park my van? Where was I going to shower? And I realized that the gym that I am a member here, or I'm going to be a member as soon as I get there. I'm going to join today, rejoin. The gym that I'm a member of here has one in Denver, and it's 40 minutes away, down 70 pretty much. So I'll be 40 minutes away. I can join that gym and I can stay there, and on nights I don't feel like showering, I can go up to the National Forest and park. It's unknown. I don't know. That was part of the scary thing, is I don't really know what's going on. I don't know how this next, you know, when winter comes, I got to stay. I'm not leaving. So that's where I'm at. I got a job that's going to pay me more money than I've seen in a long, long time. And this is going to get me to my goals, my long-term goals. Either sell or pay off my rental properties and buy a piece of land here in Colorado, on a piece of water, with either a river or a creek, or on a lake or something. That's something I've always wanted. And the other thing is, I'll have money to continue writing, to hire editors, to hire book designers, book cover designers. I can keep putting out my material. I can pay to market it if I want to. It'll be a drop in the bucket. That, you know, right now, if I pay $100 in marketing a month, that hurts. But with a decent income coming in, I don't have to worry about those things. I won't have to worry about how am I going to continue to do what I love, because I'm going to have money. And I more than doubled my income. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this money. Well, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to save, invest, pay off mortgages. If I pay those mortgages off, I'll have fucking way more money coming in a month. It's ridiculous. Anyways, folks, that's it. I made my decision. I'm a working man again, and I took a job that's going to be challenging, and it's going to pay me for my experience and for my knowledge and my skills. So I'm kind of happy with that. Nothing. You know, this phone call I have with my friend, it's good to talk out loud. Same thing about these videos. It's good to talk out loud. And I realize, like, going to work for FEMA, or going to work as a park ranger, or going to work as a police officer, those are all things that are cool when people ask you, what did you do? And I don't necessarily know if that's really what I want. Am I after those things because they're cool to do? The FEMA job I would kind of like, because it would involve traveling to emergency situations, but there's no guarantee that you get activated. It's a reserve position. So I feel kind of relieved after making this phone call and accepting this position. Anyways, that's it. Don't forget, I'm an author, I'm a writer, I write books. Marisol Rivera is right here. You want to read the first chapter? Check it out, homes. Okay?